So there's this new viral clip going around from this streamer abusing his wife live, his pregnant wife, I might add. Something about him spilling his like juice or his energy drink on his PC and he got pissed or something. Anyway, another insane streamer. Let's hear this out.
This streamer was caught abusing his wife live on stream, and instead of leaving the internet, he was trying to salvage whatever semblance of a career left that he had. Jordan Sisco is what happens when grown men get too comfortable raging and lashing out for views. It seems like the core of everyone's degeneracy is money. Social media has made it too easy to go viral being negative. So not everyone is attempting to maximize whatever degeneracy they can because they know it will go viral. The thing is that the same cameras these people try
when you just look at this guy's face, you know this guy has never actually been in a real fight. Look at how this guy looks. Look at how this guy is fucking acting. You think this guy is somebody with balls that can punch someone in the face? A man? This guy's a fucking idiot. A coward. It's sad.
The same ones that expose their skeletons. Let's talk about it. Comment for the algorithm.
That women have to deal with
Jordan
this.
Sisco was caught abusing his wife on stream, and for a little context, he's a Warzone streamer, and apparently he accidentally spilled water on his PC, which led to this clip.
Okay, take these off. Take the lids off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow. Ow.
There's no way this is the first time this is happening. I hope she called the cops or something.
It was in here, it was on this, I don't even know how. I turned around and...
Calm down.
I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Turn your thing off and turn the fan off.
I think it's important to talk about how
this fucking
everything
insane guy
seemingly goes back to normal after this pile of shit pieced up his wife, which makes it likely that she's used to this treatment. There is no confusion.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, she didn't really, like, say anything back. She didn't really fight back. Not that fighting back is smart. Please, nobody do that. If you can escape a fucking situation, call the cops, handle it as safely as possible. That's what I'd say. But in this, like, she didn't even say anything in return, you know? It was expected. This was like their normal fucking day. And it's just surprising how often this shit happens. I mean, I'm pretty sure this doesn't happen as much as it used to happen before we had surveillance, before we had, you know, all of this, and before feminism. Now, it's still happening, but it's insane to see how there's people like this, retards, that just do it so carelessly, don't even check twice for the camera. Luckily, he didn't fucking check twice for the camera.
There is no what ifs. He definitely put his hands on his woman, which is evident by the fact she's saying ow. And it's not even just his woman. This is the woman he chose to marry and the woman he decided to be bound to under the glory of God. This is genuinely some sick stuff, and I seen it.
As a non-religious person, when I hear that, I just roll my eyes. No disrespect for everybody that's religious, but you can't just say under God and then do this.
Casually scrolling through Twitter. And mind you, this dickhead hit her 2 times, and they were definitely hard because you can hear the impact of his punches.
Oh man, I don't want to hear it again.
It's so nasty. And somehow, some way, he just conveniently forgets that he's on TikTok live while all of this is happening. And
on TikTok?
Saying, you know what,
I was expecting kick or something.
I'm gonna get some help. He wants to go and try to save face by saying it does look bad, but I didn't hit her. I just pushed her.
Bro, this shit's moving so quick, bro. I'm trying to read.
Because that's way better, okay? Pushing your girl and her saying ow and all of this, all being done on stream. Also, if you actually just pushed her, if that's actually true, why do you think that people won't ask themselves, okay, if he's willing to push her and hurt her like this on live, then what the fuck is actually happening behind the camera?
Like, the people that are actually verified, bro, the streamers and shit, they're saying, like, the grunts make it look bad, like, the way I was grunting. Brother, I promise you, brother,
everything was bad. The noise you made was bad.
I grunted in that. I mean, I grunted, but I wasn't hitting her, bro. I pushed her. That's the only thing that I did. I didn't fucking hit her. I would never hit her on her face, bro. That's
so much
crazy.
Better.
She was not crying afterwards. What the hell, bro? She literally was like, she was literally, she was not crying. She just literally said, turn the fucking thing off. Bro, what I was saying is, if I hit her, she would have been like, yo, what the fuck? Why'd you do that for? What'd you hit me for? It wasn't one push. It was one push, bro. It was literally like,
I would never hit her face. Shut the fuck up. Jordan got caught in 8K Super HD, two-piecing his wife. She clearly says ow in pain, and we can also, once again, hear the impact of his fists against her skin. And now this bastard is sitting up here on camera trying to gaslight the viewer as if we don't have two eyes and ears. It's frightening how he can lie about putting his hands on someone.
Oh my god, look at this fucking soy boy ass. This, let me just I don't want to see this. Holy shit. Okay, so one more thing. The fact that he can't even like apologize and say, yeah, I shouldn't have pushed her or whatever, right? Maybe he actually did push her, but that didn't sound like pushing, okay? I've been pushed, I've been bullied, I've been beaten. I was severely, insanely bullied and beaten as a kid in elementary school. That shit was insane. And I remember how it sounded, okay? That's not how pushing sounds. Also, the fact that he doesn't want to, he just tries to over-explain and like show that he's a good guy and nothing bad happened. Instead of just apologizing and owning up to it, saying, okay, you're making it sound that it's not that bad, okay. You still have to apologize, you still have to like, I don't know, like, I mean, either way, he should be blocked on all social media. And, you know, the cops should get involved. I don't give a fuck if he's apologizing, but the fact that he's trying to save himself just shows how much of a piece of shit human he is.
And we can hear it. It only makes
I've
you
got
think,
a lot of
what else
experience
is
with
this
those
guy
people.
hiding? What else is he willing to lie about? We can hear his wife literally say ow in
Yep.
pain. Clearly said it. And now he's trying to claim that this never happened and that he pushed her. In this zoomed in version of the video, you can see him wind his arm back. This is insane. He's expecting us to trust his words over the video of him winding his arm back and the audio of his wife not only saying ow, but the impact of his fist against his wife's body. I don't even have words to describe how disgusted I am. And here's the thing, Jordan is prone to violent outbursts, which has become synonymous.
Yeah, I
with
was looking at this dummy behind him and I was like, a lot of people that have that dummy, a lot of the times, not everybody, not most people, a lot of people, especially that I've seen, just use that for like punching and doing shit if they're mad or for fun or whatever, right? They use it for stuff. I don't know, maybe some of them use it for sex. I don't give a flying fuck. Send me the video if there's such a video. I have to, for scientific purposes, you know? But him being aggressive with his wife and him acting like a trash human and also having that, you know, a lot of these kinds of people, yeah, they leave a lot of clues. You don't really listen to them. You don't have to listen to them. You just gotta see their actions.
friend.
Listen to what they're not saying.
Fucking stupid. Oh my god, you just got me banned. You just got me banned. You just got
Holy shit, woman, get out of there.
me banned. You just got me banned. You just got me banned.
Why is that woman going there?
You just got me banned, dog. You just got me fucking banned.
Stop! You're shit.
Hey, yo, what is wrong with this
I
woman?
don't give a fuck anymore. You just got me banned. You just got me fucking banned. You just got me banned.
Nah, bruh, she has to leave him. This is not a stable man, okay? Like, I get it. Maybe he's faking it for like views, but even if he is or he isn't, he's gonna keep doing this. If this gives him more publicity, goes more viral, this is not okay. This is insane. This is not a stable human being. Banning over what?
Needs that vacation, bro. Just shut, bro. Like y'all
Over
act like
a game?
I'm like, dude, I'm literally losing every chow today. Are you gonna be happy about that shit, bro? It's like, yo.
I want to see Larry Wheels in the same room with this guy. Shout out to Larry Wheels. I'm not bashing the guy. But I would love to see Larry Wheels and this guy in the same room. And just him trying to punch him and just Larry slaps him in the face and he just flies out the window. Would love to see that.
That's what the fuck I want, you stupid fucking bitch. That's what the fuck
How many times has this room been repaired?
Oh my god. I don't care about it.
These, don't forget, these kind of people vote. They choose a lot of your president, wherever you live. They choose your local governments. Yeah, these kinds of people, yeah. And if you just leave them just to do what they want, they can just get more publicity, more money out of this, get encouraged to do more of this, and there's going to be more people doing this. It's such a fun circle, isn't it?
The reason why I think he went so far into the rage gimmick is because a few years back, niggas like Deller, and even in recent times, IShowSpeed, have popularized the over-the-top raging type of reaction.
Yeah.
It does make sense though when you see niggas like Speed.
I mean, this isn't destructive to like any human, but it is
a little entertained. It was obviously working for them. Deller hit 1.6 million on a rage compilation. The difference is that we never seen Deller or Speed put their hands on women though, which is why Jordan Sisco is psychotic. His outbursts clearly affect others around him.
Plus, a lot of the stuff Speed did, you could tell that it was performative, and now in like recent years, months, he seems way calmer, right? He matured. This is a grown fucking married adult.
Specifically his wife. And in the first clip that I showed you, he was losing his mind over his shorty potentially getting him banned. And he's like messing the room up, and she has to shoulder this emotional immaturity. She has to be the one to
should
keep
not
it
be
together.
with this
She
guy.
has to be his tether to reality. And this only suggests that this is not entirely a gimmick, but real emotion that's been commodified and turned into a way to pay his bills. Because his bills are being paid by his rage, there are no more boundaries.
Exactly.
There is no more lines. I can see exactly
As
how
I
this
said,
could perpetuate abuse, because anytime he overreacts, he can say, well, I pay the bills. Well, I provide the money. Well, this is keeping our house ours. This is how we live. He can justify any type of outburst as a way of making
Look
money.
at that fucking face. The way he was making that face shouting. How can somebody watch this? How can be like you? I get watching propaganda news if you're left or right leaning. I get watching a lot of brainwashing, even brain rot. What is this, man? Why who's watching this? Everybody that's watching this, they need to go to like a mental asylum, not a mental asylum, but they have to visit a psychiatrist just in case. Who knows how many kids were watching this?
Which can then be used to dismiss his wife's grievances. And that's probably why, after we seen that first clip, instead of fighting back, Shorty just continues like normal and she tries to calm him down. Now here's the thing. Jordan ended up cleaning out his Twitch account. After doing some research, I seen that he deleted the VOD where he was explaining himself and attempting to save face. And as you can see,
he's gonna be
no
banned.
VODs on his
There's
Twitch,
no way
just
he's not gonna
old
be banned.
clips. But luckily, I found another clip of someone reacting to this response, and this is where it gets really weird.
In context, bro. So when she's standing there, I'm putting the PC on right here. Hold on, let me see. Wife, can you come and record this, please? Wifey? By the way, I just wanted before.
I love the comments. I can't stand him. He's an idiot. He is nuts. Yeah. POS. Yeah.
Come here.
People know him. He can't save himself.
If I ever did hit her, which is insane, I would never hit my wife, and she's pregnant. She would have.
It looks like you can see like the fucking mark in her face from where he fucking apparently hit her,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm gonna stop here because he's gonna give another BS explanation as to how he didn't put his hands on his woman. But the truth is, her face looks bad.
It was bad.
And my heart really goes out to Shorty because even if he wasn't putting his hands on her, that's very unlikely. This is still an emotionally stunted man who has no regard for his woman.
Not just that. The woman is probably like, I don't know. She probably has some mental issues because how can any mentally healthy woman or man accept this kind of a relationship or marriage, right? She probably has some issues, mental issues, and she's okay and can live with such a thing. She also needs some fucking psychiatrist to help her out. Okay, she also needs therapy, and he needs to go behind bars or in a mental asylum, something just far away from this chick. But it's sad that she is like pregnant and she's gonna have, is
only going to be chaotic because he wants to capitalize off of his emotional immaturity.
Imagine when he becomes a
he's
dad.
Definitely hitting on, trying to help him explain away his abuse.
And I basically, with the cords attached, I was trying to pick up this PC like this, Jack, and I was putting it on this PC. You understand? On this PC that I just had. And her hand, she was trying to help me. She was trying to help me right here.
It flipped up. It was laying down.
Shit, well, laid it flat like this. Then it got on her fingers. You saw it. It was in the corner of the screen. By the way, nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. Man saw me use one arm motion and thought I hit her. Like, it's insane.
Listen to his story, chat. I'll show you the clip. Hold on.
She had her fingers right here. She had her fingers right here, and she literally, that's when She was
Nope,
like, she couldn't get
nope.
on
Shut the fuck up, my
PC.
God.
So
You're just
I
making it
pushed her,
worse.
And she literally was saying ow because of the fucking shit was on her fingers. It was literally on her fingers. This is like a
She needs to go to the hospital. Also needs to be consulted with cops. Her body needs to be checked for bruises and maybe potentially, hopefully not some broken stuff, right? And she should confess because this is insane. And I don't know what healthy-minded woman would accept this kind of a relationship and have a kid with this guy and somehow think that this guy is gonna be a good dad. Imagine having a little kid and this is the dad. Really? He can't control himself over water spilled on the PC. You think he's gonna be able to deal with all the emotional tribulations and problems and issues in daily life of having a child? Nah, bro. Nah. I feel so bad for that
His excuse is that she expressed pain because it was on her fingers from the PCs being stacked. But that's easily disproven because she only says ow after that scumbag winds his arm back and swings. And after this, he then proceeds to leave his wife in the room by herself to explain away the incident.
Wait.
To deal with
So, is this because he also punched her in the next to the mouth? Is that it? Like the eye, the mouth. I'm telling you guys, there's shit happening. Okay.
the PR, and in
There
the midst
always
of her
is.
explaining, he ends the stream and deletes the VOD. This guy's a joke. So with that being said, Jordan Sisco is a sick man, and it fries me how social media has taken us to a point where we monetize the worst aspects of ourselves. I understand.
Yeah, I was
social
about
media
to
is
say
how
this.
a lot of people have changed their lives, but it's getting out of hand. I seen this last
Yeah.
night, and I knew I had to talk about it. This is a man who abused his wife on live, and then had the same woman come out and try to defend him, despite blatantly having
Nah,
an eye that looks bruised.
look at this.
I hope he gets banned.
Not
And
just
that's
the
really all
eye,
I
my
had to
man.
say. Subscribe for more unsolicited.
Yeah, like I was just thinking, why the fuck are always huge streamers, not all of them, but a lot of the time, and you'll see a lot of big streamers confess about this. Like I've heard, like I'm not gonna name them because I don't want to get them in trouble or something. They didn't do anything bad, but a lot of huge streamers have complained that there's so much in the streaming community that's just toxicity, that's just abuse, that's fake. Nobody gives a fuck about you. It's always for the money. It's always for getting the clicks. I get it. That's business. That happens in normal business as well. But why are a lot of the biggest streamers, even medium-sized streamers, a lot of famous or mid-famous streamers, just full-on scumbags, douchebags, just scamming people millions out of their pockets, their fans that are a lot of them young kids, and also abusing their family? What is happening and why are people watching this? I was at least happy to see that the comments already knew that he was a piece of shit. They were like, yeah, nah, bro, you're dead, you're fucked. I don't know if he's banned. I hope he's banned on TikTok and Twitch. Twitch and TikTok are very liberal apps, very liberal social media, so there's no fucking way he's not gonna get banned. Like this shit maybe flies on Kick, but eventually even shit like that gets banned on Kick. Have a nice day.